And as we start this program, HOD, I wish you, ladies and gentlemen, individually and collectively, I wish you to shine in the little corners that you have been placed in by the department. This is not an easy task, but though it is not easy, but you can do it. In fact, you have shown, and the department has confidence that indeed, as we improve our situation as a province, you will be part of that journey of improvement. We are no longer pariahs now. I think when it comes to grade 12, we're getting somewhere. We've stopped being the known number last. And we have set ourselves a target of 80 for this year. And we don't believe that we are punching above our weight. We are great as a province. And we just want to unleash that greatness. And let's journey together, ladies and gentlemen, as we unleash the potential of the Eastern Cape province.
It was not an easy task for us to appoint 630 principals at a go. But what is needed now is on how do we reposition ourselves, both individually and collectively, and find our footprint in the entire system of governance that we have introduced. As you develop the modules for them, let's find time, art and skill on how to dissect the three-streamed model and ground them on them. As part of the modules that deals with their individual capabilities moving forward. I'm just raising up with emotions this one because the failure of the system not to prioritize the three-streamed concept will render all of you useless. I definited when the emlet in a title of Nyumtuba, Mosinam Nani and Tanda, no supporting their talk. Indeed. Ebe kesayeka la concept, ayangena izinze apha kwisystem yorhulumento lalapha impuma koloni lapha education. Iza kunirendarisha nonke useless. Ngoba you will continue to produce graduates that are not going to be employed anyway. You will continue to produce highly skilled, highly learned people, but jobless. Why? Because we don't want to tamper with the fundamentals. One of those fundamentals is whether the system is indeed a system that we require. Ayikumbisi Lord. Ungabi MEC yakwa education, an MEC or a Minister of Education with nothing educational about it. What is learning out of the process of learning that we are engaging on? If we produce graduates now that cannot be employed anywhere, what is it that we have learned? Kaloku isystem funeka ifunde nayo. Awuzuqhubekeka unabantwana babantu abahlele eCalcutta bengaphangeli bathi bayokwenza i-masters. But isystem ayi-appreciate into yobana man, ikhona ingxaki apha. How do we then begin a process of redirecting the skill, energy, resources towards a particular agenda that can make all of us to be part of the mainstream in the economy. Kwenye indawo ke ndiye ndathukwa ke doko xa bendisithi kuzafuneka senze i-audit naba bantwana sibanike ibhasari, because ndiqaphele into yobana apha sinento yonika abantwana ibhasari bahambe babheke eCuba, babheke everywhere beyokwenza all those faculties, phakathi naphakathi bazidampe benze enye into, abanye babuye bengopasta. Now, akukho wrong. Theology is part of a faculty, but kaloku yichoose up sukuya by accident kuyo. Because mna funeka ndiphendulile uphela konyaka into yobana njeba bephela nje ootishala kwi-foundation phase. Njeba bephela ootishala kwi-foundation phase, where is the investment of reproducing foundation phase educators? Abe uJack ekhuphe ibhasari zala foundation phase education, but xa befika pha eForte bayidrophe bayokwenza languages. Now you have got money of government that has been wasted. Ordinarily bekufanele bangalo mzuzu uyaterminatewa lowo mntana, fanele uyaterminatewa because uyi-cancer ku-government, because kaloku asisiba nemali kuthiwe sispende 100 million on maths and science teacher, xa bephuma ngapha begreda ngabantu be-biology and Xhosa. Because you are unable now to account for the money that you have invested. And I'm then saying there is a need of us looking into those blind spots. How do we generate a system that is going to unearth all the problems that we have and resolve them? Ayikho ke enye department enoxanduva lokuphendula imibuzo engaphendulekiyo ngaphandleni kwayo. Manphindi. Ayikho i-department in the entire nation, in the globe for that matter, that has got a responsibility to answer the unanswerable questions except this one. Today we have got a load shedding that should have been answered a long time ago. You have got load shedding now. Someone is going to take a shortcut and say, no, load shedding is a product of scarcity of engineers. Where are the engineers generated? Where is the skill center, the production center of engineers? It's here. So you are not going to have a national development plan of 2030 that is not part of the curriculum of grade R. That NDP, likhonyepa, elaphupa. Liphupha lika grade R, lafuna loqala pha grade R. Uba apha kule nto kuthethwa ngayo apha grade R, kuzolalwa na kumane kutyiwa kulinde uphuma kabazali. Okanye kukhona into eqhubekekayo. That's why the debate, HOT, as I'm landing, I am inviting all of you, a debate whether the ECD sector that has been given to us from a social development department, is this ECD that is supposed to be here or not? Because there is a difference between daycare centers and ECD in the context of education. Ayondawo yokugcina abantu abaphangeleyo le. Ayondawo yokugcina abantwana for abantu abaphangeleyo le. The reason we took ECD from Department of Social Development is scientific, researched that this is where development of cognitive starts and ends. So I'm then saying, there is a need of engaging extensively. What should be the character of the ECD center in the context of education? So that sizokohlukana neza garage. kugcinwa abantwana babantu kuzo kuthiwa zii-ECD centers. In terms of content and also in terms of what must be done. So I'm saying the huge is quite big for all of us. Let's welcome it, engage extensively with it, but let's find time, create partnership with pockets of excellence in various schools. Ubana ngaba kule vekpheleyo sinike ixofu imvaba sina secondary school imoto ngoba i-best perform. Une responsibility la principal, not ixofu imvaba yazo zonke ezazikolo zapha. Not ixofu imvaba ezazikolo zonke zapha. So that we begin to share the good practices. Multiply the good things and share. Same thing with St. John's College. St. John's College cannot have the best maths and science teacher in the country in the name of Mr. Magaka. Kanti kukwisikolo esinganayo imaths emthatha. Yanomali leyo. So it means we must develop an approach of appreciating that low good glento, low good glay, low good glay. Simntutha njani ke ngoku lo ayeke basisikolo uba ngutitshala wesisikolo. Zonke izikolo zibenefite out of thisness. Mhlawumbi the sooner we connect these schools HOD via the internet and ICT infrastructure, the 2,000 schools of rural development, the 2,000 rural schools in the province, the better. So that uzothatha lo tishala ku-good we-economics wase-Buffalo City, umsethofu imvaba, Science Center, at kuvalwe isikolo ngala period ngumntu wonke. I-presentation ye-timetable ibe aligned such that wonke umuntu umamele lo wangela xesha. How do you do that? You simply connect all the schools that you need to connect via the ICT infrastructure. Nale nto yokucinga uba into yasedolophini ke kuyofakwa i-ICT elalini. Yofaka i-ICT elalini so that you connect rural schools into the global village. I have never seen an improvement, Mr. Jack, like the improvement that we see in Richard Vacha 3 months back. Apo khona besilontsha i-smart classrooms in a technical school. Ndiyahleba ke ngoku ku-HOD ngosiphuma ndithi hey, uyayibona le technology ndoba xa abantwana bekwazi ukuyidi-assemblisha le moto kule technology baphinde bayidibanise le moto kule technology, it means akukho mfuneko yokwakhiwa kwesikolo apha. Iyayi-undermine le process i-workshop le physical, because la system ithathe yonke la workshop ezoyigalela apha kweli qosha. Now iqhakhwa apha le moto iphinde idityaniswe apha le moto. So it then reduces the need to build a workshop in the form of the natural building that we used to have. And also it negates ukuziswa kwemoto yonakeleyo fika irhuqwa izogalelwa apha esikolweni, because imoto yonakeleyo yiyo le apha kule computer. Now I'm then saying those are innovations that we must all appreciate, learn from them. Into ke masincedane ngayo ndizoniyeka ndingekadeske nditye ngexesha lenu lelunch. Aba bantwana basuka university are a resource for you. Are you accident that when ufunde nge-90s? I-evolution ye-society ibisithi beku-relevant ezanto besenzeka kuwe ngela xesha. What is currently underway now in terms of what is happening in their lives is different from yours. Now, what you must do, learn from them to better and empower yourself. Masingaboyiki. Usile la mntana. Cela masisikolo sakhe esi. Sizawuva ngaye apha. Ingxaki yabo bona bahluke kakhulu apha kuthi. Banala mentality yofuna uchallenge yonke into. Ubufuna uyibona loo nto ijonge kulo wakho umntana una 5 years. Yabona njengoba le phone yakho ungayazi nje noba inantoni apha kuyo, mnike for 10 minutes khangela uba akazuyiqhaqha nazo ke features esiba la mntana. Akubonakalisela uba le phone yakho mama notata inento ethile le. That's how advanced they are. Bengadanga baya esikolweni, nditsho aba bana 6 years. So we must learn from the generations as we integrate ourselves within. Pool as a strength, us combine for the benefit of the institutions that we lead. Close up, close the ranks. Don't open up yourselves for outsiders. Yabona nje basizawuqala elections nje ze-SGBs kulo nyaka uzayo. Don't say I didn't warn you. The Section 21 clause in the South African Schools Act has a potential of opening up us. Because ngoku, as you build self-reliant, self-serving schools, there is a potential of millions going down to schools. And ngelishwa bazawushintsha izikolo zenu, bazenze i-procurement centers. Qale ke ngokingxaki zingene esa-Unihawks. Zingene esa-Unihawks kubanjwe umuntu. So as we go to the SGB elections, you must know that others come here for business purposes. Abazanga kule nto nina nithetha ngayo bazojonga uba ndingafumana ntoni na kwesi sikolo. So that's the problem that you are going to be confronted with. And not everybody has got a right to be a member of the SGB, but in a manner that does not defeat the intentions of the school. Because ebeke asakwazi isigadi space sethu, asakwazi ukwenza izinto ngendlela efanelekileyo, you will find yourself getting in and out of courts, uyoxoxa izinto ubufanele uba uzixoxe, wastelwa ngexesha. Wastelwa ngexesha. So I'm saying, please, colleagues, let's work together, find answers, difficult as they are, find solutions, difficult as they are, mobilize resources beyond the money that you got from the trenches of government. Last week, I called journalist Mosa. Last week, we undermined everybody here in this province. That you don't need a government money to do initiatives. If you are committed in changing the lives of the people, you can do it without even a cent of government. The 5 cars we were issuing here, akona cent karhulumente kweza moto. We mobilize it from the private sector just to send a political message that says there is nothing impossible when there is a political will. There is nothing impossible. Masahlukane ntusi ngakumbi thina bazi politicians zoku fundraise lesipokothweni. Sebenzisa offices zabantu to enrich yourself. Bengekho nto ibingixakile babe ngenothi kwaba basomashishini babahambe basenza imoto exolosa kwam ndibe nefleet yemoto pha. But I didn't do that because consciously, I must leave this office with my integrity intact. I must leave legacy here. And that legacy does not talk to me, it talks to the people that I'm serving. Not me. Makuthiwe xa simkile Jack kuthiwe siyamcinga kodwa uMr Jack. Kungathiwa good riddance. Ncedile. Uyayibona? So I'm saying, colleagues, let's work both consciously and otherwise. Build an image of this sector that is acceptable in the society. Build a system that is able to hold each other's hand and make sure that we account for whatever that we do here. Ningazi produce as results. Nibe ngu-89%. Ubana ngabotitshala benu basarape abantwana. They are as good as useless as the results. So there must always be that assignment that have not been done, but how do the people perceive us? You must always be worried about what is going to come out of the paper tomorrow in the Daily Dispatch. Is it going to put us in a better space or in a bad space? What is it that the people are talking about? And how should we resolve those things? Beyond the results that we talk about here, beyond building schools, beyond eradication of pit Latins, kuthiwa mandiyeke ke le debate. Ndingazenzi umbheki owayexoxa Jack into ye-AIDS kwela cala kufa abantu. But the reality of the fact is that nobody opposed Mbeki on the scientific debate that Mbeki was raising. And I'm not Mbeki, but I'm saying there is nothing called eradication of pit Latins in a country that does not have an infrastructure, bulk infrastructure in rural areas. Because noba ungazakhe eza toilets zesasikolo ubuthi ufuna introduce i-sewage system uzayidilize laphi. Because esasikolo asikho sezulwini selalini and apha elalini akho sewage system. So uncomforting as they are such arguments, but people, it must sink in their minds that awusenzeli favor how develop rural areas. Abantu bengafuni uyophangela elalini nje, ile mentality yasedolophini yoba billions must go to metro. Billions must go to metros and not go to rural areas. And now I'm then saying, now you are saying, let's build in safe schools in unsafe communities. How does that happen? Can we build safe schools in an unsafe environment, unsafe communities, where every broad is a criminal? Every broad in this village or in this township is a criminal. There is no weekend now. Every day when you read a paper on Monday, expect deaths in Port Elizabeth. And I'm then saying, that puts a strain in terms of building safe schools. Because the environment itself is not safe. So government must build safe communities so that we can build safe institutions within the safe communities that we have been mandated to do. Sizenzele lula. Singakwazi ufaka amacingo la entsimbi, but the reality of the fact is that awuzukwazi udilishana ne-mentality ye-gangsterism ngamacingo. Somebody must take it up and say, apha kwesi strato asifuni muntu kusa ekhona ngathi inkowane apha. Wonke umuntu makaziwe ohlala kwesi strato, so that we are properly managed in a manner that does not undermine the purpose of government. My apologies for having taken a bit longer, Program Director, but I just felt let me touch those issues.